What's up, guys? I'm JFleezy, and we are back for another episode of Tri-State Wrestling Federation. And boy, I think we got a good one for you. We have Holidays Havoc in this episode. That's it. I think after Holidays Havoc, we'll do a New Year's popularity update, probably, see how much has changed since the last. And we'll see how the financials are after this show, because I moved ticket pricing back up. Hopefully, it's going up, and hopefully significantly, but we also moved up production a little bit. We'll see. We'll hope. I'm still wondering about TV. I still haven't decided yet. I'm worried financially because if we fail another financial goal, I will be fired, and we don't want that. Nobody wants that because we love this company. So, we'll figure that out. I'd love advice on that. Other than that, let's get in the show. Alright, here we are. TSWF Holidays Havoc. Quick recap before the start. So, in the last, we had the Blue Bloods. Not in the last, but in the last few months, I should say. We had the Blue Bloods with a lot of heat between them. Last month ended up breaking down. Actually, it was this month, right? Yeah, it was the show right before this. So it was the December Hard Knocks where the Blue Bloods actually finally broke down into an argument and into a full-on brawl. We have Doomsday, who's starting to really lose his mind. Kid Cash losing complete control of him. Absolutely destroying people left and right. And then we have Dick Knox, who made the main event for Holidays Havoc, Dick Knox, Big Vito LaGrasso, in a cage match. And if Dick Knox does not win, he said he will no longer be able to challenge Big Vito for that title again. Because he wants that title off Vito. But he's also not a scumbag owner. He's a man of principle. So he's like, you know what? If I lose, then fine. You won't have to deal with me again. Essentially. So that's more or less what is going on. There's more going on, but those are the main story arcs. So, we also have Heart and Hustle, who is a new tag team of Glenn Gilberty and Fletcher Knox. So here we are with them opening the show, defeating the Law, when Fletcher Knox submits Brian Lawler with a Knox lock. Very good. Hold on. Very good performance from Fletcher Knox. Look at that. He's better than Brian Lawler. Fletcher Knox has much higher popularity, though, but very good stuff there. Glenn Gilberty actually the worst in this match. Very good opener. Finish success is nice. I'm pretty sure that was a big gamble, too. Because it said screw it. I mean, worst comes to worst, it fails. It's not that big of a deal. Good stuff. 34 segment rating. Hot and rising. I'm happy with that. We have Fletcher Knox. Mostly Glenn talking, because, nobody can get a word in with Glenn around. Glenn just kind of talking them up. They're great. He did do a masterful job, though, because, Glenn is a pretty good talker, let's be honest. Much as he can be obnoxious, he is funny and he is a very good talker. Fletcher Knox, on the other hand, not so much. 31 segment rating. Pretty good. I actually expected better, but Fletcher Knox tanked. But he's green. He'll get there. We then have an explosive match with Rey Mysterio defeating Chris Candido, and Rey Mysterio's continuing to start to build a little momentum around here and build a name for himself. Kid's kicking off, man. Defeats Chris Candido in 11.5 minutes with the Mysterio Rana, 62 from Rey Mysterio, 47 from Chris Candido. Funny enough, Chris Candido is mad about this finish. Meanwhile, he puts in a 47 when Rey Mysterio puts in a 62. Shut your mouth, brother. 54 segment rating, good stuff, and Rey Mysterio is more popular too, so Chris Candido can fuck himself. Great job, boys. We then have Jeff Jarrett and terrorizing the Blue Bloods in the back after their fight a week ago. Literally a week ago, they finally came to blows, and you know what? They meet in the locker room, they shake hands, it's all good, man. We got out of our systems. Feel better now. Let's go out and kick some ass. Everything seems to be good. They seem to be back on the same page after a few fists, got it out of their systems. Hit each other in the face a few times, and they feel better now. 28 segment rating, I figured that would do better, to be honest, but terrorizing does kind of suck. We then have Rob Van Dam defeating JT Smith in 8.5 minutes with the Van Terminator. 35 from Smith, 39 from Van Dam. Still disappointing a little bit, Rob Van Dam, but we're trying, man. He's one of my all-time favorites. 35 segment rating. Again, he's also pretty green at this stage. Obviously, it's 93. We then have the Blue Bloods taking on Hardy and Helms, where the Blue Bloods get a pretty convincing finish when Jeff Jarrett submits Matt Hardy with a figure 4 leg lock. 42 segment rating. What a carry from Jeff Jarrett. Shane Helms was rusty. Yeah, he doesn't work much. He's also very green. So he never works and he's very green. That's not good. 42 segment rating. Jeff Jarrett is an absolute superstar. Terrorizing's on Matt Hardy's level right now. Come on, bro. And I don't mean that to like talk shit about Matt Hardy, but he's not very good right now. I actually like Matt Hardy. Wow. Good shit, Double J. Wow. We then have Leif Cassidy versus Booker T, which is honestly a rematch of a feud from a little while back. Leif Cassidy puts in a 59, beating Booker T. Of a 44, this is one of Booker T's better matches. A 50 segment rating. These guys put on a show. That's better than I expected. 59 from Leif Cassidy. He's on fire lately. Let's go. This show has been incredible already in front of 119 people, which hurts my heart a little bit, but we then have the big tag team match where we have Doomsday and Kid Cash. I guess I gotta change their name, right? It's Jacobs. I gotta change that. He's Doomsday now. Versus the featured attractions of Stevie Richards and Sean Morley versus the Thrill Seekers of Chris Jericho and Lance Storm. And we have the featured attractions defeating both of them when Stevie Richards pins Lance Storm with a Stevie kick. Featured attractions win the TSWF Tag Team Championships without Doomsday or Cash getting pinned. Ooh boy. That's... Doomsday is not gonna be happy there. And he wasn't happy there, as Doomsday absolutely beats the living hell out of Sean Morley and Stevie Richards after the match when they're celebrating with the titles. And this goes on way too long. 4 minutes of him just losing his mind. And remember, Sean Morley and Stevie Richards just came back from a 2-month layoff from injuries from Doomsday's attack before. But hey, they did win the titles. 44 segment rating. That's a good beatdown, to be honest with you. We then have the main event of the night. I mean, does the injury bring the segment rating down? How is that segment rating so low? And about that, fantastic heat and great wrestling. Big Vito LaGrasso defeats Dick Knox in a cage match in 20 minutes and 20 seconds with Code of Silence. We also had Vic Venom distracting Dick Knox in the lead up to the finish. Vito LaGrasso makes defense number 17 of the TSWF Championship. Great chemistry, great wrestling, very over storyline. I can't believe this got a 46. Dick Knox did a 51, Vito did a 50. Where does the 46 come from? Kind of nowhere. Low locker room morale. I didn't know locker room morale went down. Penalized for injury, so it might have been the injury that did it. I gotta check on morale after this. Dick Knox has high morale at least. Hey, I mean, he thinks I'm doing an abysmal job, but at least he's got good morale. Alright. Well, that kind of sucks. Yes, I know he got hurt. Alright, and to end the show, we have Vic Venom and Vito LaGrasso in the ring. Vic Venom. Spitting Venom. Talking shit. Hyping up Vito LaGrasso. And Dick Knox just kind of at the ramp shaking his head. Mad, disappointed in himself, probably holding his bruised kidney because I don't even know if he can walk at this point because my lord would that hurt. As he walks to the back, Big Vito standing tall. Vic Venom, well, you know what? He's being him. The cocky New Yorker, you know? The obnoxious New Yorker. 44 segment rating, a huge ending to the show. Vito is still standing tall in TSWF. Holiday's Havoc was great. Overall rating of a 46. That main event, I can't believe is a 46. That is so frustrating. But it's still a great show. I like what's going on in the storylines. I'm really happy with the show, even though it was a 46. So, I hope you guys liked it. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I will catch you guys back in the office. You know what, guys? I'm stupid. I forgot something. It's the new year. We've got the end of year awards too. Perfect timing. So we'll look at that, then we'll look into popularities. I didn't even think about the end of year awards. Check it out. Wow. Wow. Male Wrestler of the Year, Chris Candido. I tell you what, guys. You could have given me possibly 10 guesses. I don't know about 10. You could have given me 5 guesses, and I would not have got that right. Chris Candido. I mean, he's good. I didn't expect it. I would have Dick Knox, Vito, Leaf Cassidy, Rey Mysterio, Jeff Jarrett. That's at least 5 I would have picked over him. I mean, Dick Knox in '92 was Male Wrestler of the Year. I'm shocked. He didn't wrestle that much, though. Candido's been on a large amount of shows compared to Dick Knox in terms of wrestling. Male Tag Team of the Year, we got Doomsday and Kid Cash, Glenn Jacobs and Kid Cash. Wow, 1992 is Jeff Jarrett and Paul Levesque, and my God, is Paul Levesque terrible. So, wow. Which is the Blue Bloods, by the way. Male Young Wrestler of the Year, I mean, man, Candido is racking up the awards. Rey Mysterio, who's probably going to win it for the next, 5 more years? He's going to win it the next 5 years. Match of the year was Vito LaGrasso defeating the Lightning Kid at Hard Knocks 62, and what a match that was. Best match in company history. It was a very good match. I knew it'd be a very good match, but I mean, 62 is an insane rating for this company. I mean, we have a popularity of 17, and we're a popularity-based company. Card of the year was Hard Knocks, which had that 62 on it. It was the Lightning Kid and Vito LaGrasso in the main event. Holiday's Havoc, I think, might have been last year's Dick Knox versus Vito LaGrasso as well. We can look into that. Male Manager of the Year, Stevie Richards, because technically he's managing Sean Morley. Interesting. I mean, I guess Vic Venom's been here for 2 shows. He's the real manager around here at this point. Nasty Ronnie, I don't even know who he's managing. Male Play-by-Play Commentary of the Year. Oh yeah, that's right, our play-by-play guy left. It's a new Michael Porter left to a bigger company. Our new guy hasn't been here too long. What? I don't remember where Michael Porter went. Can I click here and see? No, I can't. Oh, I can. He went to WWF. Well, you know what? Good for him. I mean, he is good. Play-by-play. 6270. That's not... I guess for a B show of WWF, maybe? I'm sure he's got good potential, and that's why he's there. But I actually thought he was better than that. Male Color of the Year. Dick Knox, 2 years running. I mean, you know what? I know it's probably a little later in the year that we put Booker T on it with him. Beating Booker T on commentary is pretty good. Booker is very good. Male Referee of Dave Hebner, obviously. And that is the awards. Oh man, there's some interesting awards. Chris Candido, let's go check him out here. Match history. I mean, an average of a high of 56, an average of a 51. He's 1 in 10. He's won 1 match this year, and he's Male Wrestler of the Year. Who'd he beat? Taz. Well, remember when I was building Taz? Kind of like Taz was built in real life, and I realized, never mind, Taz just sucks. I can't get him there. And now he's the only one Chris Candido beat all year. But look who he lost to be fair. He's losing to Vito, Leaf Cassidy, Jeff Jarrett, Vito, Dick Knox, Rey Mysterio, the Lightning Kid, Dick Knox, Rey Mysterio. I mean, he's never beating them. I'm sorry. But to win, he won Male Wrestler of the Year. That's insane. I guess Rey did not work enough. Let's check it out. I mean, average rating of 50. No, he did beat him. I mean, he has been drugged down a lot by Juventud and Brian Armstrong, and that's fair. Wow. And Double J? Can't find it. Average rating of a 62. I mean, that's not here, though. That's elsewhere. I didn't think of that. TSWF. Average rating of a 46. Yeah, he's just started kicking on end of the year, but again, he's being drugged down by Paul Levesque. So, Vito, I know, is starting to put on some really good matches, but he wasn't there early in the year. Average of a 51, it should have 1000% been Big Vito. They're both average rating of a 51. Vito has the best match in the company. He's 10-0 too. But he has the best match in company history, and he's the main event champion. That is crazy. He did not win Male Wrestler of the Year. He put on a 41 with Fletcher Knox. That was early in his reign, though, and Fletcher Knox was really bad then. I'm talking busting out 18s. So, I don't think you can see the ratings. No, 21 he busted out. So, Vito really carried that match. It's crazy that he even got 41. So, I disagree with that award massively. Big Venom looking like right now. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be pretty big here, I think. He's going to be pretty big here. Financially, I didn't look great. I'm a little worried. I'm thinking I'm going to have to drop. I think I'm going to have to drop those productions down. I don't think we can go TV. Because I don't think broadcast revenue is canceling out that 1,600 difference there per show. I'm gonna need thoughts on that because I truly don't know what to do or where to go from that. I don't think we're getting enough broadcast revenue with that network because we still have to upgrade again. Yeah, there's no way we can do that. I'm gonna get fired if I do that. So we're gonna have to focus on stabilizing in the tri-states before we go for TV. All right. Well, let's pop into popularities real quick like I was supposed to. Booker T's probably not really went anywhere since the last time we looked. Still 20. I don't even remember the last time we looked. It was July, wasn't it? I think it was July. So we looked from July 93. And Chris Jericho's popping off a little bit. He's starting to come up. That's good. The problem is he's always on tour, so it really doesn't matter, does it? Dick Knox staying the same. I think just to spoil future plans, if you don't want spoilers, I think Dick Knox is going to get a little bit of a push. He's at the end of his career. He's not obviously going to be main champion because he can't win it from Vito, but I think there's going to be a little push coming for him. He's at the end of his career. He is the best in the company. Look at Doomsday. Killing it. Glenn Jacobs, guys, by the way, who if people forgot. So I think Dick Knox is going to start getting a nice little push to end his career. Because I don't know how much longer he has. He could retire at any point at 41. And I'm hoping he tells me when he's going to retire. So I can transfer that popularity a little bit to younger guys coming up in nice feuds. But until then, I'd like to give him a little push, get him up there where, hey, listen, he's really good. To me, he's a legend of the business, right? Uncle Dick, man. He's a legend. Look how good he is. He deserves a nice little push to end of his career and maybe get a little bit of stardom that he never got and deserved to get because he's better than where he made it. We'll see. We'll see how I do it. So you'll see when I see because I don't have incredible plans. Look at Fletcher Knox, guys. 27. 27 from July. I think the last time we checked, he was a 20. Now up to a 27. Doing very well. Glenn Gilberti, 11. He's just starting to get going. Him and Fletcher Knox could do good, nice things. Jeff Jarrett is absolutely kicking off. He's 29 popularity right now. Terrorizing, holding him down. He lost a feud in here, too. That's going to start exploding, guys, in the future. I can guarantee you that. Jeff Jarrett's going to explode here. Kid Cash, 24, looking good. Him and Doomsday are really kicking on. Leaf Cassidy is blowing up at a 36 now. Last time we checked in, 26. He's went up 10 since July. He's blowing up, guys. Be ready for Al Snow. Matt Hardy, whatever. Well, he's going to be a project at some point, I would hope. I like Matt. Rey Mysterio, 26. Last time we checked in, 13. We got guys really on the come up. 27 for RVD. That's not from us. Is it? I mean, maybe. Is he wrestling for anybody else? ICWA, is that in the same area? Apologize, guys, I don't really know. Can I click right there and do it? Oh, that would have been nice. I can look later. But, oh, what am I doing? Rob Van Dam, I didn't expect his popularity to have that kind of increase. Sean Morley, him and Stevie Richards, obviously storyline-wise, missed a few shows, but last time we checked in, 15, up to a 23. Very good. Stevie Richards, 20. He was a 12 last time we checked in. Terrorizing, 11. Like, guys, I'm trying. Like, I tried. I'm gonna keep trying, probably, because he's with Double J right now, but he's been disappointing. Then, speaking of not disappointing, the Lightning Kid, man. Last time we checked in, 36. He's now a 45. probably gonna win male wrestler of the year next year. If I was taking betting odds, he'd be my #1 favorite for next year because he's just ridiculous. It's him or Ray, I would imagine. And I mean, Vito LaGrasso, 42, is kind of hard stuck right there right now. It's tough to see where he's gonna go from there. But as of right now, I mean, Vito's our champion. He's a very strong champion. Like, I ain't upset with him being champion. But he hasn't grown popularity-wise in a while, so that's a little concerning. So, we'll see where we go from there. Company's looking very... Other than financially, guys, the company's looking great. Storylines are looking good. Let's check in creative. Screw it. At the end of this, we got the Lightning Kid, Jeff Jarrett, Chris Candido still third. Dick Knox, Leif Cassidy. Next big thing, Debbie Malenko, the only one. Hot prospect. Bunch of guys I'm not doing much with. I mean, Juventud isn't very bad, guys. I tried sticking him with Ray, and it's not really helping that much. Devin Storm, I've never gotten into him, to be honest. Shane Helms, I wanted to. Shane Helms and Terra Rising, I tried. Juventud, I've tried. We'll see what the future goes there. All these guys are being heavily, well, Brian Lawler's not. The top 4 are being heavily used. Again, 5, all heavily used at this point. Ring Generals, Debbie Malenko is a killer, isn't she? Look at her. Any hidden gems out there for me to look at? Same ones. Kevin Nash, I have definitely thought about. We'll see. May not be a popular choice, may be a very popular choice. I don't know. I mean, I brought in Vince Russo, so I don't care. And Glenn Gilberti. I mean, I'm very, very controversial here. Alright, guys, that is the episode. I think I was going to look at something else, but I can't remember. Thoughts on TV and how I'm going to go about that, leave them in the comments. I'm definitely going... I need advice, because I'm at a loss there. Other than that, where we're going in 1994, I'm going to have a thought, because we can go anywhere right now. We can take these storylines anywhere. We can take this company anywhere right now, man. If we're in a good place, we have a lot of talent. We're not being poached yet, other than our play-by-play. We're in a great place, guys. I'm in a great place for this save. I love this save. I love this company. This is great. Other than I want Dick Knox to move forward, I don't know where we're going. I have ideas, but 1994 is gonna be an interesting year. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed 1994. The thing I was gonna look at, I just remembered. Backstage. Average. Okay, I didn't think it was that bad. If you guys enjoyed this episode, as I'm going to get sidetracked like a squirrel 84 times, please hit that like button. It helps me a ton. I really want to get these episodes out there to as many people as possible, because I enjoy this so much. This is great. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I am. If you do, please leave that like I said. Comment down below what I do about this TV. Who do you think even should be pushed, or who I should scrap? Because, like, what, terrorizing, scrap, probably, but I'm trying anyways. And if you like what you watched, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You will be notified for any future episodes of TSWF, RCW, if there's going to be future episodes of that in the near future, as I did make a post about that today. I may be putting that on hiatus for a while. Wrestling Empire or Tennis Manager, which we're still doing for now. I'm enjoying that. I think that's great. Or any other series to come. That was a very long outro. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your days. Later.
Battle lines in the horizon dawn. Every day's a clash relentless on. No medals, just scars and pain. Marching through doubt and